See, now if I press OK, let it get completed and then I will show you.
So may I share my screen for a second so that I can tell you?
Yeah, sure.
From the original website, it is coming .o.
Yeah, I can understand, sir. Ritu sir, I can understand. I will be stop presenting and let him do it.
So this was the extracted file. तो सर इसमें VMD की फाइल ही हुआ था एंड सर वर्चुअल मशीन भी स्टार्ट हो गया था.
Okay, then
सर लेट मी शो यू जस्ट. See sir.
it is working now. Now what you
Yes.
need to do is you'll have to just enlarge it. How you will enlarge it? Just go to view, right? Not this,
Right.
not this, not this.
Okay.
Go downwards. Go to view.
Yes sir.
View. Go to view.
Yes sir. View itself.
Now adjust window size.
Yeah.
That's it. Now full screen it.
It's the same.
Okay, now there is a problem. Just I'll show you what the main problem is. Stop your screen and I will be sharing it.
Yes sir.
For this, see, this problem will occur in almost many of you guys, right? So there is a solution of it. Is it visible? My screen is visible to you guys?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
sir.
Okay, go to Google, then download VirtualBox extension pack. All right, VirtualBox extension pack. Go to downloads again and see. When you'll go down, just a second. Okay, see, this is the VMware VirtualBox extension pack. When you will click on it, it will get downloaded. All right, and in the same way, when you will see, this is the extension pack. All right, it will be in green color. Again, when you will double click it, it will get installed in your VirtualBox, and then whenever you will open any of your machine, it will be opened in your full screen mode. All right. So this is the problem which is coming. This is VirtualBox extension pack. All right, I will be writing it into the chat box. It is VirtualBox extension pack. All right, you have to download it. Again, this is the original website. Just go downwards and just click over here. All right, and that particular file will be downloaded. All right. So till this point, if anybody wants to ask anything, you can ask me. See, if anybody is having any problem, please ask me, guys. I am there to help you out. All right. No issues? Okay then. So I will be deleting it because I don't need it. And I will be going to my Kali machine. Now do one thing, everybody of you, just whoever is having a problem installing Kali Linux, just make notes, right? And just watch what I am doing. All right. And then you download your Kali machines and then practice it over there.
Sir, even after installing, it's not happening.
It will happen. It will definitely happen. You have installed the virtual that extension pack?
Yes, sir.
Then go to again, just open your Kali machine.
It's the same, sir.
Close your VirtualBox first. After installation of extension pack, close your VirtualBox. Right?
Okay, sir.
Then again, open your VirtualBox. Okay. See, some of the people were having issue of the usernames. Right? It will open like this. Right? Just type root ROOT. Just press enter and then tour TOOR. This is the username and password, and your Kali machine will get loaded. See, this is not an actual Kali, and when I mean actual Kali, this is the customized version of original Kali Linux. See, whenever you will go to actual Kali, it is a very heavy operating system. All right, it is very heavy operating system because it is having so many tools, so many utilities in it. But most of the tools are not even useful, right? There are so many tools which are there in Kali Linux, but they are not used, right? So what this version is having, this is the upgraded version, and this version is having only the necessary tools which are necessary for hacking. All right, so this is the Kali machine, right? And we will be having a quick walkthrough today, and tomorrow we will be working on some of the commands because already it's 9:20. It is 7:20. All right, and guys, in the whole CDE, I take the shortest time span of class because I want all of your doubts to be cleared. So feel free to ask questions. All right. Okay. See, this is the GUI version. GUI stands for Graphical User Interface. Graphical User Interface is where you can see your mouse. All right, that is the GUI version. Okay, when you will go to applications, see, there are so many tools, right? Information gathering, again, there are so many tools. See, these all are tools, right? For DNS analysis, IDS, IPS identifications, live host identification, network and port scanner. I will be telling everything, right? So don't worry about that. I am just giving a walkthrough. Then this OSINT stands for Open Source Intelligence. All right. Then root analysis, SMB analysis, and all those things. All right. Then if we go to vulnerability analysis, vulnerability is a weakness into the system. All right, we have fuzzing tools, we have VoIP tools. VoIP stands for Voice over Internet Protocol. All right. Then we have web application analysis tools. All these things are web application analysis tools. I will be telling you everything, so don't worry. Okay, we have database assessment tools, SQL Map and SQLite database. Then for password attacks, we have different tools. Then wireless attacks, hacking Wi-Fi systems. All right, we have so many tools. For reverse engineering, for exploitation, we have so many things over here. So Kali Linux is an operating system of hackers. Why? Because in this operating system, you will get so many pre-installed tools for hacking. All right. We even have tools for forensics. All right. And when I'm saying forensics, I mean for digital forensics. All right. Doing forensics investigations on devices like phone, laptop, PC, server, these kind of things. Then we have reporting tools to make different reports. Then we have social engineering tools. I will be telling what social engineering is. Then we have system services and user applications. So these are C. We have accessories. We have internet tools. Then we have office over here. Then we have programming tools. Then we have sound and videos. We have system tools over here, and we have other utilities. All right. Then when you will right click, you can create a new folder. You can show in desktop files. You can open the terminal. This is the terminal. All right. Terminal means the CLI version, which is command line interface. whatever we will be doing it over here. Right? Whatever hacking we'll be doing scanning, information gathering, whatever we will be doing, we will do it over here. All right, I will be giving you a walkthrough of terminal tomorrow. Then in this particular version, you have two terminals. One is Q terminal, which is by default with Kali Linux, and then another one we have the terminator. This terminal is known as terminator. All right, in the original Kali Linux, you will find only this, not this one. All right, then we have a text editor over here. In Windows, we have Notepad. In the same way, we have LeafPad in Kali Linux. Then all these are hacking tools. Then we have the recycle bin also, which is known as trash. All right, this is trash. All right, then you can navigate to see in Windows you have start button. In the same way, you have this button in Kali Linux. All right, from here you can search for any of the tool which you want, and from here you can navigate to different tools. All right, so this is Kali Linux, which we will be going tomorrow. I wanted to do it today, but the problem was that many of you didn't install Kali Linux, so that was the main problem. All right, so till this point, if anybody wants to ask anything, you can ask me.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
So the password isn't working, the password.
The password should work. See, if you go over here, see, it is written over here, username is root and password is 2. This will work, sir. This has to work. Just give.
I have downloaded it from Offensive Security. The previous link you shared.
Okay, then the password is root and root.
Okay.
Okay, that is what I was thinking, that this is the login credentials and I am able to log in over here.
So will it make any difference downloading it from Z Security or from Offensive Security?
No, sir. Kali Linux is the same, but as I said, that this version which I have recommended you is the lighter version, right? It has eradicated all the unnecessary tools, and when I say unnecessary, then I mean which are unused tools, which are not used. All right, and this version is a very light version, which is faster than the original Kali Linux. All right, that is the only difference.
So the username is also root and password is also root, right?
Yeah, root and root is the username password of the original Kali, and for this one, root is the username and tour is the password. Okay, Kuldeep sir, what is downloading slow? Kuldeep sir, can you open your mic? What is downloading slowly? Metasploitable. Yes, sir. It will download slowly because it is a very heavier machine, right? So it will download slowly. Yes, Ankush sir. I knew that you might be having some problems. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Ankush sir, you can open your mic.
As Kali Linux default password or username, that is a username is a root and password is to opposite word of the root.
Yeah. This is the login credentials of the Kali Linux, which I have suggested you, right? The Z security one. But if you download the original Kali Linux, the username password is root.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. Rachit sir.
So it isn't working. I don't know.
What is not working?
The password.
Which one?
Root and root.
Root and root of the Kali Linux?
Yes, sir.
Of the original one?
Yes, sir. The previous link you sent before the Z Security one.
Okay, so try root and root, right? If it doesn't work, then I suggest then download this one.
So
All right.
after downloading this one, I have to remove the one which I have attached, right?
Yes, 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 exactly.
Okay, sir.
Because you can't have the same operating system twice, no. You can
Yes.
have, that is not an issue. You can have, but what happens is if you install two operating systems with the same name, what happens is then whenever you start this operating system, then VirtualBox actually gets confused in the log files, right? If
Okay.
you install two systems with the same name, then it will get confused that which is the original log file of which operating system.
Okay. So
That is,
I have to delete this one from the PC itself, right?
yes, yes,
Okay.
from those folders which I told you, na,
Folder.
VM,
Yes, sir.
those VMs from there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yes, sir, Ankur sir. Ankur sir, go ahead.
No, sir. No, sir. By mistake, I hand raised.
Okay, okay, no problem. Yes, sir, Ritu sir.
Sir, that problem I discussed, it is still showing me.
What? Sorry, I am not able to understand.
Sir, I have asked personally that corrupt file history file is showing in my Kali terminal. You told me that just try to update it. I tried, but
Just a second, sir. Let me check the chats.
hello.
Where are we? Okay, what is the problem? Even network, but still, it show. You said that it shows invalid password in Kali Linux.
.z
Okay, no.
sh history file.
Just a second. Where are we? I'll have to search for it. Okay. So your problem is okay. What problem you were getting was uh, corrupt history file.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
sh dot.
Then do. Yeah, I got it. I got it. So see, this is the original Kali which you have downloaded, I guess,
Yeah.
right? So I suggest go with this one. All right.
Okay, sir.
See, this is
But
just
sir,
my suggestion, and it is your choice. It is just my suggestion, right? Both the Kali Linux are same, but what happens is that this Kali you need not to configure manually, and it gets configured automatically, and you won't be able to face any problem. See, I have been using this Kali Linux since I think now 2.5 years or something, and I have never ever expected any of the error from this version, right? So that's what I'm just trying to convey.
uh, sir, I've just changed bash file, so it is coming. I don't know how to change it. The thing is,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, sir, that you are not professional using Kali Linux, right?
uh,
These are some internal changes that you have to make, right? These are changes which should be made while configuring the operating system. And once you have configured the operating system, either you need to properly reconfigure it via command line, or else you need to reinstall the operating system, right? So I suggest go with this Z security version. It will be easier for you.
okay.
Okay, anyone else with any questions?
So do we have to turn off the machine every time, or just we have to save the state?
No, don't save the state. Just turn off the machine, right?
So
Just
every
turn
time.
off the machine. Yeah, just whenever you close your virtual box or you close your system, just shut down your systems, right? It will be an easy.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, anyone else? Okay, so I am giving you one more day to install Kali Linux and Metasploitable in your machines. After that, from tomorrow, we will be jumping in Kali Linux, and then we will be starting the very first phase for penetration testing, that is information gathering from day after tomorrow, I guess. All right. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me, or else you can leave. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye.